Hello, beloveds. Welcome to my channel, a commentary channel. Now, before I get into today's video, I just want to apologize for mispronunciation of words. When a person like me is a widow and they live at home and they're isolated, rarely see people, you rarely get to converse, so the tongue can get a bit lazy, and sometimes it's just hard. It just depends on the day. For example, I was doing a video weeks and weeks ago and couldn't pronounce Anunnaki, and then I did a video yesterday and could pronounce it. So it depends on the day. So if I have trouble with the drugs that I'm talking, I will spell them out for you. So, do drugs open doors to the spirit world? The truth about substances, visions, and the occult. Throughout history, humans have sought ways to pierce the veil, to go beyond the five senses. And one of the oldest and most controversial methods has been the use of substances. From ancient shamans to modern seekers, plant medicines and even synthetic drugs have been used to explore altered states. But do they truly open a doorway to something higher, or just hijack our brain chemistry? Part 1. Ancient use of mind-altering substances. In tribal cultures across the globe, sacred plant medicines, ayahuasca, peyote, iboga, and psilocybin. So I'll spell them for you. Ayahuasca, ayahuasca, peyote, P-E-Y-O-T-A, iboga, I-B-O-G-A, and psilocybin, P-S-I-L-O-C-Y-B-I-N. They're a form of mushrooms. Were these drugs, natural plants, medicines, were never taken in tribal cultures recreationally. They were guided by elders or shamans and used for healing, spiritual awakening, and journeying beyond the veil. The goal wasn't escapism, but reconnection. These plants were not seen as drugs, but as teachers, gateways to other realms. Part 2. The brain on psychedelics. Modern neuroscience shows substances like psilocybin, and I'll spell it for you again, it's the mushroom, P-S-I-L-O-C-Y-B-I-N, or LSD and DMT reduce activity in the brain's default mode network. That's the ego's command center. When this is silenced, the barriers between self and cosmos dissolve. People report encountering spirits, gods, entities, or even deceased loved ones. But here's the catch. Is that just the brain, or is it the brain simply tuning into the frequencies that were always there? Part 3. Hitler, MK Ultra, and the occult use of drugs. But there's a darker side. Hitler reportedly used methamphetamine and hallucinogens, believing it enhanced occult powers. The CIA's MK Ultra project in the 1950s also experimented with LSD, hoping to control minds, access psychic power, and even split consciousness. Drugs open door, but they don't tell you what is coming through. That's the danger. Part 4. Addiction and the perversion of spiritual energy. I've lived through addiction. I was a drug addict for 17 years, addicted to meth. I felt how drugs can twist the sacred into the profane. When misused, substances open portals to delusion, obsession, and even possession, sexual perversion, self-hatred, psychosis. These aren't random side effects. They're distortions of sacred energy. It's why in spiritual warfare, sex and drugs are often tools. They distort love. They distort joy. They hijack your soul's compass. Number 5, the real truth. Substances aren't evil. They're mirrors, tools, amplifiers. In sacred hands with intention, they can lead to healing. In shadowy hands, they can destroy. It's not just the drug, it's the intention, the guidance, and the state of your soul. You don't need a drug to awaken. But if you do walk that path, do so with caution. Not everything you meet is truth. Not every voice in altered states is divine. The real awakening comes not from escaping the world, but learning to be in it, aligned with truth. You are divine. You are already connected. You don't need a substance to remember that, but you do need the courage to see through illusion. Be safe, be aware, and keep your spirit sovereign. If this video has resonated, please share and comment. Please take care of yourselves and each other. Again, I apologize for mispronunciation. I will put it in the description, the drugs, so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, thank you for watching. With love, light, and blessings. Bye.